Hi there everybody, it's Very Versailles here from incubusfly.wordpress.com. Thank you for joining me again today for another card making tutorial. If this is the first time you've visited my channel, please do pop a subscribe and tap that notification bell so that you know when I'm going to post another video. I try and do 4 a week, so lots to see. Okay. Today we're going to be working with the Very Versailles stamp set. This is a stamp set that's in the annual catalogue, the big catalogue. Really cool set. I really like it, and it's one of these ones that's good for any occasion really. So it does come with some sentiments, but of course you could replace those with anything, and I think you can have a bit of a masculine vibe on it as well. So today we're going to work with some neutrals. So we've got Sahara Sand and Crumb Cake inks, and I thought I would bring out Just Jade because I really love that green. That's one of the in colours, and I'm going to team that with Shaded Spruce as the accent colour there. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Alright. I haven't made a sample ahead of time, but I've had a bit of a play on scrap paper, if you like, and I think I've got a good idea of what we're going to do. So I have a Whisper White card base already cut and scored, ready to go, and I have some Shaded Spruce cardstock, which measures 3 5/8 by 5 3/8. And my stamping layer is 3.5 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to bring in some scrap paper just in case I go off the edges. This is the mini, I think they call it small grid paper actually. It's perfectly sized to fit the Stampin' Artist, but it's great just for a quick protection of your surface. So we're going to start by using this script stamp, and that lightest shade, the Sahara Sand, is what we're going to use to stamp that. So I'm going to bring that. This is an E block, the nice large block. It's just about comfortable to hold in one's hands. If you do have trouble holding these larger blocks, you may want to consider using the Stampin' Artist instead. So where's this guy going to go? I think it's going to go slightly lower, peeking off the edge somewhere there. Okay, so because it's a large block, I'm holding that down. I'm just giving it some pressure all the way around, okay, without rocking it, okay, and then hold on your paper, lift straight up. Really nice impression, of course, Stampin' Up, you know. Okay, so that's going to serve as a bit of a background layer. Okay. Oh, running out of space. Next I'm going to bring in the Crumb Cake. So it's a slightly darker shade than the Sahara Sand. And I'm going to take this little image, and this is good just to add a bit of interest and texture to the card. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 of those. And 3. It's just a bit of funkiness, a bit of something. This is it's going to be really quick. It's just one of these ones that you just bish bash bosh. Okay. Leaves are next, which I'm going to use my Just Jade for. Again, I'm using an E block. The stamp blocks you can actually purchase as a bundle. You save 10% and you get 1 of each size, including a great big F block. The F block, I have to say, I don't think I've ever used it to actually stamp with. It's good. It will fit your background stamps, those large stamps. but I tend to use the Stamparatus for those. But it's really great for weighing things down if you're waiting for the glue to dry or something like that. Right, I'm going to stick this boy over here, and I think I want another bit coming in from the bottom as well, so I'm going to re-ink that. So lots of light tapping, and I'm just moving that stamp up and down. It's too big to fit across it in one go. So let's put him about somewhere there. Okay, so it's a really textured look I'm going for. Now, personally, there's a little bit of a gap here and a bit of a gap here which are bothering me. So I'm just going to take a little bit of ink onto the edge of that stamp there. And just come in with that. And I'm just going to turn that slightly. And come in there like that as well. Okay, just fills in that edge a little bit. Okay, lovely. Happy with that. My chamois just off to the left, by the way. Just cleaning off the stamps as I use them. Putting them to one side. Okay. So that is now looking like this. It's a very grungy kind of stamp layout. Not everyone's cup of tea, but you know, it's something different. I just wanted to demonstrate there's different styles of card that we can make. And we're going to layer that on there. Just a nice narrow border, just to bring in. This is bring in the shaded spruce. When that jade dries back, that will just soften off. It's just a really nice soft green, and then that's going to go on there like so. This is our Stampin' seal. And oh, am I out? Oh no, not quite. See, the red tape is just starting to show there. It's a sign it's almost out. Had just enough there. I think that might. If I was doing more layers, I think we'd have been swapping out our cartridge. Very easy to do though. And there we go. Good sharp crease on the top of your cards will make sure that they stand up nicely. Okay. And then we want to stamp our sentiment. So I'm bringing in the shaded spruce and some scrap cardstock. And I've just picked out Have a Beautiful Day, which I'm going to just put there. Really nice, delicate sentiment. And that beautiful day could be anything, I guess. It could be a birthday or anything. Or, you know what? Just 'cause I think everyone's, you know, the virus is still around and stuff. So I think everyone just needs to be reminded that they can still have a beautiful day despite it all. Good press of the punch there. Really nice. This is the Label Me Fancy punch, and if I just show you on here, you do also get a ribbon hole and a ribbon slider on there, so you can actually embellish that tag further should you wish. Great for Christmas. Just put that away to one side. Now, of course, that's going to have to go onto some dimensionals. Okay, like so. I've done this a few times recently. Have the little label that you've used for your sentiment peeking out over your border. It just sort of breaks up that line and makes another interesting aspect to your card. So that's those. And then I've also got out some of this gorgeous metallic trim. This is in the August-December catalogue, the winter or Christmas catalogue, whatever you want to call it. It's actually part of the Gilded Autumn suite of products. It is available separately, and it comes as a duo actually. So you get the copper metallic, and you also get this fab basket weave ribbon in mint macaron. Really gorgeous stuff. You see the texture on that? Amazing. Really, really lovely. So, and they go beautifully together as well. Almost like a bit of a verdigris, I guess, combination. So it's quite a stiff ribbon, and sometimes they make the best bows because they just stay. Look at that! Isn't that lovely? Nice long tails on that for the time being. It's always better to work with more than you need. There is tons on a spool of ribbon, and the ribbons are really inexpensive anyway. And it always surprises me if I actually get to the end of a spool of ribbon. So yeah, you get absolutely tons, so don't be afraid to use it. And of course we need mini glue dots to stick that down. So let me just check we don't want to do anything else with that before we stick that down. I'm just toying with the idea of whether I want to layer some vellum behind that, and I think I do actually. This is the Label Me Lovely punch, and I think some vellum would just soften it out. That background slightly. And we can choose to have that this way around or this way around. I think I like the curved edges matching, like so. You can colour vellum of course as well, if you would like. In fact, let's just stick this first across the middle. Whatever adhesive you use, should have done that the other way. So should have done it that way. Okay, let's change that because I wanted the. You see how the adhesive shows through? Can you see that? Yep. See that stripe? It's not really very pretty, so I wanted the label to go over that, and I put it down the wrong way, which was a bit daft, wasn't it, really? Oops, let's see if we can do that straight, shall we? There we are. Not quite so visible, but when you know it's there, you know it's there, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. You can't unsee it. Once you can see it, you can't unsee it. Okay, and then this can go over the top. Like so. And then we use a glue dot. This is if you press onto it and then lift up it just comes away from the release paper. Yeah, let's have that underneath there, I think. That would look. They're mini, but they're really, really, really sticky. and then that gives you the opportunity to then decide how long your tails need to be. Try and make them as even as you can. Let's turn that, oh, it won't turn over, that's annoying. Sorry if that hand's in the way. So if I didn't end up having that much to waste anyway. So there we go. Isn't that cute? That copper ribbon, isn't that cute? And then of course we have to have some bling, and because we've gone with this warmer palette, I'm going to bring in the champagne rhinestones, just to keep that warm feeling going. And always best in threes. I tend to do two then up, but we've got the bow, so let's do two above. And just the one down the bottom. I like to mix the sizes up as well. It just sort of adds another level of interest if you do that. And I think that looks real. I hope you agree. Okay, so lots and lots of different colourways we could use excuse me, with this card. I've used it a couple of times before, so if you have a look back you'll see some other examples. Okay, I do love those rhinestones. Aren't those rhinestones ace? There we go. Thank you for joining me. Click down below and you'll see all the links to my social media and to my online shop should you wish to purchase any of these products. It'll all be down there, and if you would give me some thumbs up, that'd be really amazing. And even better, if you would like to subscribe, that would be amazing. Okay, really appreciate you stopping by, spending some time with me today, and I'll see you again really soon. Take care everybody, bye.